that's good. Let me close that up. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom. Let me see what else I got to do. Let me view this way. Speaker. Yeah. Welcome. Live in Florida. I understand my video is a little choppy. I apologize, but hopefully the audio will cover. The sky is blue, the branches sway. I could spend all night and day. Central Park, Manhattan, New York. The buskers bus, the dancers dance, couples kiss and make a romance in Central Park, Manhattan, New York. Artists line the promenade, their portraits look so fine. The fame is spinning all the time. The runners run, the bikers bike. It's all such fun. What's not to like about Central Park, Manhattan, New York? Artists line the promenade, their portraits look so fine. The famous carousel, it's spinning all the time. The castle's called Belvedere. What a view you'll see from here in Central Park, Manhattan, New York. Row a boat on the lake. It's not too deep, for heaven's sake, in Central Park, Manhattan, New York. It doesn't cost a penny, a euro, yen, or rand, but it's worth $1,000,000 strolling hand in hand. Sky is blue, the branches sway. I could spend all night and day in Central Park, Manhattan, New York. Oh, in Central Park, Manhattan. Not the Bronx or Staten, no. Central Park, Manhattan, New York. That's my song, Central Park. It's recorded. You can find it on Spotify and Shmotify and everywhere you want. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Marianne. Rabbi Robin is here. You know what? Let me get to the thing where I can see people's. Let me see participants. There we go. There we go. Let me move that over there. I just have a laptop. I don't have a whatchamacallit. I don't have an extra monitor, so this is kind of interesting because I can't. It's hard to see it. There we go. All right. So Elias, good to see you. Grace Reitman, good to see you. Jacob, of course. Kelly, Cloutier. Is that how you pronounce it? Cloutier, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Welcome. Mia Brown. Mia, welcome, Mia. Rabbi Miriam is here. Rabbi Karen, Reba Fitzgerald, Richard Vangelis, welcome, and Trent and his mom. Good to see you. Good to see you. Trent is studying for a bar mitzvah. Pretty cool, right? And God willing, it all works out. We're going to do it right here right here for all of you. We're gonna do some. We have some bar mitzvahs scheduled for Sim Shalom, so I'm very excited, and I think you'll all enjoy it. Hey Barbara, how are you? Barbara Kirsch is here, and Shabbat Shalom. Not getting sound here on Facebook. Betsy Buttman Spry. I don't know what to say. I think other people are on, and I haven't seen anybody else having an issue. So let me do another song for you. By the way, this is a song. This is a guitar I've had stored here in Florida for a year, and it's. I was telling Jim, Tucson Jim, I love it. I hope it sounds as good to you as it does to me. Another one of mine called "Don't You Know." Don't you know? I did all I could do not to love you. Toe to toe, like a boxer. Every blow laid me low. Don't you know? Apropos to the man that I was when I hurt you, I'm no longer that fool. Somebody new. That bird flew. Say adieu. Don't you know? Don't you know? I am always thinking of you, craving your touch and missing you so. Don't you know I am living a life without passion, and it don't seem that I ever can let you go. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 don't you know? Imagine Chick Corea playing a solo. Don't you know I am always thinking of you, craving your kiss and missing you so. Don't you know I am living a life without passion, and it don't seem that I ever can let you go. Oh, 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 don't you know? Oh, all right, that's Don't You Know. good to see you all here. And let me see. So I have a feeling on the social thing, on the chat, I'm not seeing everybody. This chat thing is not. Let me refresh it. See if that helps me. Appearance. Can you do that? I just don't think I'm seeing everybody's comments. So all of you on social media, I'm seeing some of you on I think I'm seeing the YouTube chat. Stuart and Heidi are here. Good to see you. I'm seeing Periscope. I'm seeing Facebook. I guess I am seeing everybody. All right. But I'm not seeing my website, Sim Shalom. Just so you know. So if you're typing stuff on there, go to YouTube so you can communicate with everybody. All right. Let me do a cover. This is an old cover. Hey, Karen Tashman. Those of you that don't know, it's your first time here. For half an hour. Service starts at 7 o'clock officially. It's a song by Otis Blackwell and Eddie Cooley. Peggy Lee had a big hit with this song. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. A fever when you kiss me. Fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning. Fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime. Moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name. No, I'm gonna treat you right. Give me fever with your kisses, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody who's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. You give me fever when we kisseth. Fever with your flaming youth. Fever, I'm on fire. Fever, yeah, I burn for sooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, baby, don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses. Fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Fever, oh, treat him right. Now you listen to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give cats fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them, fever when you live and learn. Oh, fever when you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. 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 I think I'm going to change my camera. Give me a second here, because I'm not. It's you know, this other thing is. Let's see how this looks. All right. At least it won't. Every time I move around, it's going out of focus. It's not as good, is it? Cameras. Let me see. All right, let me see who else is here. Karen, Terry Horak, good to see you. Rabbi Hefzibah is here. And, Rabbi Hefzibah, I want to talk to you about doing a guest sermon. So let's talk. Sharon Jaffe, wish your son Daniel, who turns 18 today. Oh, lovely. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Hannah Sul Kabir Suman. Wow, great to see you. And everybody else who's here. Welcome. As I mentioned, this is my little warm-up thingy that I do. And I like to do original things and covers. So I think I'll do this one. It's kind of a Roy Orbison thing that I wrote. It's on one of my albums. I walk alone the street, think about what if. I look up at the second floor, the place we used to live. Lights are on, shades are drawn, a silhouette floats by. That somebody once was me. I hang my head and cry. I walk alone without my lover. I walk alone, and I dream of the nights of romance and the love that we knew. The fault is my own, and I walk alone without you. Head over to the supermarket to buy some cigarettes. I park my car and sit inside to relive some old regret. It's hard to live without my lover. I wish I could come home, but time has sealed my destiny, and now I walk alone. I walk alone without my lover. I walk alone, and I dream of the nights of romance and the love that we knew. The fault is my own, and I walk alone without you. Without my lover, I wish I could go home, but time has sealed my memory, and now I walk alone. I walk alone without my lover. I walk alone, and I dream of the nights of romance and the is my own, and I walk alone without you. The fault is my own, and I walk alone without you. The fault is my own, and I walk alone without you. You should hear that with a band. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, let's see. Okay. Let me do this for some of you. There you go. Okay, I just I think I pasted the. I think. Good. And let's see who else is here. A bunch of you, Steve Hara, thanks. Trent's still here. Hang in there, Trent. It's great to see you. Michael Brown. And Grace Reitman, I've said hello to you before. Harley and his mom. And can I Harley, can I mention what you sent an email about? If I wanted to, just text, just in the chat, put that in there if I can, because I'd love to mention it to everybody. Hold on a second. Let me get the participants. Where's the chat? I guess I got to open this up a little more. There it is. There's the chat. Let me get that. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, I got time for maybe one or two more, and then we'll start our service. We have an amazing service tonight. We have cantors Heitman and Christofson. Gustafson. Christoph. Yeah, Christoph, you're related to Christofferson, who officially retired from the business recently. Right? Here we go. All right, I'm going to do a cover. Let me do a cover. Let me find a cover that I want to do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that either. Too sad. I don't want to do anything sad, you know? I don't want to do anything sad. Yeah, this is not sad. Well, it's a little sad. It's a Neil Young song. It's called Lot of Love. Those of you that were from my kind of era, Nicolette Larson had a hit. It's funny, I don't even know what else she had. It's gonna take a lot of love to change the way things are. It's gonna take a lot of love, or we won't get too far. So if you look in my direction, we don't see eye to eye. My heart needs protection, so do I. Good song. It's gonna take a lot of love to get us through the night. It's gonna take a lot of love to make things work out right. So if you are out there waiting, I hope you show up soon, 'cause my head needs relating, not solitude. lot of love. I got a lot of love. La 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 la. Oh, 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 my direction, we don't see eye to eye. My heart needs protection, so do I. Oh, 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 got a lot of love. I got a lot of dum dee dum dee dum. Gonna segue to another Neil Young song. Good way to close out the set, I think. Thank you, Elias. Song that by Neil Young called Birds. Lover, there will be another one who'll hover over you beneath the sun. Tomorrow, see the things that never come today. When you see me fly away without you, shadows on the things you love, feathers fall around you and show you the way to go. So nestled in your wings, my little one. Special morning brings another sun. Tomorrow, see the things that never come today. When you see me fly away without you, shadows on the things you love, feathers fall around you, show you the way to go. It's over. It's over. Good tune. Good tune. From Only Love Can Break Your Heart. That album, 1969, when I was 3. Come on, everybody smile. Hey, Donna Gillespie, how are you? Joanne, good to see you. Lee, let's see. Lee is saying something. Let me see what she's saying. Lee, how do I get this on Zoom? Well, Lee, look at the Facebook. You should. There's your information. Okay. All right. Anyway, time for Shabbat. Dum 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 da dum 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 dum. Okay, it's not official till I move this over here. All right, there we go. That's better. Okay, and let me move this over here. Very good. That in the middle. Sorry about my video being a little wobbly. Story of my life these days. Or a little wobbly. Little bit wobbly. I'm going to move that over here. So, first thing is, let's do this. Share this with you. Share this. Oh, I can't share it till I expand the window. Okay. My various mirror. Share this. Share this. Good. First of all, Shabbat Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sim Shalom. Rabbi Denker. Bim bam bim 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 bam. Bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shabbat. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Dim dum dim dum dim dum dim da hine mato umanai shevet achim gam yachad. Let me just see everybody. Oh, the gallery. Oh, there's everybody. Hine mato umanai. Leah, Jonathan, shevet achim. Bob, Colorado. Gam yachad. Hey, Jordania. Hine mato shevet achim. Let me go to the next page. See everybody else. Gam yachad. Hey, Richard, how are you? Hine, Rabbi Karen. Hey, mato shevet achim. Gam yachad. Hey, Ari's dog. Hine mato manai. Marvin Gruber. Shevet achim gam yachad hine mato manai. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim. Shevet achim. Shevet achim gam yachad. Behold how good it is for brothers and sisters to dwell together. From even though we're like all apart, we're not like all apart. We are all apart. Hey, Rabbi Love is here. Even though we're all over the world, it's actually amazing to dwell together. You know, so and what a blessing it is, because as long as we can, being able to see each other is it's truly a miracle. There's something about it. It's not like being in person, but it'll get you there for now till we get through with this crazy thing. Let's do something up. Let's sing Torah Ora. All right, let me share that with you. Let me share the screen with you. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. We'll do it kind of Israel, Israel, ve'oraita charu. Israel, Israel, ve'oraita charu. Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah. 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 People of Israel and the Torah and the Holy One, the Blessed One are one. And by the way, all people, we are all one. If we could just figure that out. Torah ora, Torah. Hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah. I heard you all singing. Let's let me just see you all there. It's great. Elias, Trent, Grace, everybody that's here. I love it. I love it. Love seeing you all here. And like I said, all the people that are on social media. Just make the announcement one more time. I'm seeing a lot of the comments, but there's some type of a software thing that sometimes I don't see all of your comments. So your best shot, if you want to be in touch with me, is to be on YouTube or on the Facebook Sim Shalom page. That seems to be, or my personal page. Let's light the Shabbat candles. Okay, let's do that. Here we go. Everybody see the light of the Shabbat? All right, we get an extra soul for Shabbat. That's why we have 2 candles. And then after Shabbat, that extra soul goes away. So we're sad. That's why we have a Havdalah ceremony that's joyful, because we're sad. So anyway, let's light the candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehalineh shel Shabbat lehalineh shel Shabbat. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel, the shining name. May you be like Ruth and Esther. Oh, may you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord. Keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. Amen. Oh, amen. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful. Beautiful song, yes? I'm going to welcome Cantor Heitman, who is now going to lead us in Shalom Aleichem. Cantor, you are up.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch
everybody's kvelling over you. They love you. They love our cantors. So, Yashkoch, beautifully done. Let's sing a psalm of Sixpence. I'm only kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Sing a song of Sixpence, in case you didn't know. Now, let's do this one, a little bit of this one. Mizmor shir le'om Shabbat, tov le'odo l'Adonai, u'lezamer l'shimcha elyon, lezamer l'shimcha elyon, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בחינות, מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך במעשה ידיך רנים, מה גלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. או מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון, לזמר לשמך עליון. I think the next one is not the one I want. I'm going to do this one. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. לך דודי נקרא קלה, בני שבת נקרא. לך דודי נקרא קלה, בני שבת נקרא. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, ישמיענו אל העם המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולהילה לך. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת קלה, או בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, everybody לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, בני שבת נקבלה. Mazel tov. Sorry. Thank you. It always feels like you should do a mazel tov at the end of that. Okay. Donna, no, you are all good. You're good. No sadness. Absolutely. Barbara Kirsch and Lisa Schnur, welcome. Saliha, welcome. Okay, let me stop the share. Stop the share. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do the Baruch Hu. So before we do the official call to worship, I'm gonna ask all of you to call. I'm gonna call upon all of you right now to welcome each other. Okay, so everybody, turn to your left. Unmute. I'm sorry, unmute. We have to go through this pandemonium. Right now. Very good. Unmute. We can put up with this cacophony for the next 15 seconds. Everybody turn to your left.
Unmute. I'm sorry, unmute. We have to.
Okay, everybody say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Everybody turn to your right.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom. Okay, hold on. We're not done. Everybody, give everybody a virtual hug. Come on, a virtual hug.
Turn your right. Turn your right.
Virtual hug.
everybody.
Okay, you can feel them. There's no COVID,
can't
no
see me.
COVID, no COVID right now. Virtual hug.
Give everybody
All right,
virtual hug. Come on,
a little
virtual
kiss,
hug.
a little kiss. If it's all right, a little kiss.
Hey, you can feel it. There's no COVID. No COVID. No COVID.
All right.
now. Virtual
Thank you. My
hug.
head is exploding. Everybody mute, please.
Just happiness, happiness.
All right, that was good. I love that. All right, now we're going to continue with the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vahed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hey, Sarah. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, hear, O humankind, the Lord is God. The Lord is one. It's a hard concept for people. I don't understand. What does that mean? It doesn't mean we have to worship the same way. It just means we got to get along. Why is that so hard? Until the day I die, I'll never understand that. Okay, moving right along. I'm going to, let me see, hold on a second. I believe we're going to have, Cantor Kristen is going to lead us in a Hashkivenu. Cantor Kristen Gustafson. There she is.
So this is a Hashkivenu. Oh, this is Hashkivenu / Let There Be Love by Noah Aronson. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu l'shalom, v'ha'amidenu shamreinu l'chaim, ufrosalenu sukat shalomecha. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu l'shalom. Let there be love and understanding among Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
I love all my cantors. They all have all my cantors. They're their own cantors, but they study a little with me. But every one of us, myself included, we have certain abilities. Cantor Kristen's, one of her skills is that she sings perfectly in tune, and she can hit half tones without any accompaniment. It's for as a musician, it's just awe-inspiring, because we work so hard for that, and it's just like she just throws it out there. Anyway, moving right along, the Vishamru, Cantor Denise. Wow, it's just amazing. We're so blessed this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Cantor Denise is leading us in Vishamru.
Vishamru. This one's by Debbie Friedman. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat la'asot et Shabbat לדורותם בריתו לריתו ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתו למריתו
Well, I have to say you nailed that. You
Thank
really
you.
nailed that. Right? I know everybody agrees, right?
Thanks.
Rosalind in the UK is like, yeah, she nailed it. No, she didn't say that, but I know she's. Steve Fernback, she nailed it, right? Amazing, beautifully done. Thank you so much. We continue with the Chatzi Kaddish. I'll share it with you. Here we go. Yikadav Yikadav Shemei Rabba B'yom Adivrach Yirutei V'yamlich Malchutei B'chayechon V'yomechon Uv'chayedecho Beit Yisrael Bagala Uv'yizman Kari V'yimaru Amen Yehi Shemei Rabba Mavorach Le'olam ulol me'amaya Yitparach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'al V'yitramam V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitale V'yithalal Shemei Dekud Shabarichu Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Trush B'chata V'nechemata Damiran Be'oma Bimaru, amen.
Alexa.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, in body or spirit, and we continue with the Amida. Everyone, please mute
Turn the
yourselves.
light on.
Thank you. After you turn the light on, please mute yourself. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Ve'imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Leah Elohei Rachel Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'konei Hakol V'zocher Chasdevot V'imahot U'mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem L'man Shemo B'Ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magin Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayei Hakol Atah Rab L'Hoshia Mechalkel Chaim V'Chesed Mechayei Metim V'Rachamim Rabim Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim U'Matir Asurim U'Mechayei Emunato L'Shenei Afar Micha Mocha Bal Gvurot Umi Domela Melech Meimid U'Mechayeh U'Matzmiach Yeshua V'Neheman Atah Le'achayot Hakol Baruch Atah Adonai Mechayeh Hakol Or HaMeitim. And now I'd like to invite Cantor Gustafsson to lead us in the Yihiyu L'Ratzon.
So this was by Ilana Aryan. Yehiyu l'ratzon imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri v'gali Adonai tzuri v'gali Yehiyu l'ratzon imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri v'gali Adonai tzuri v'gali May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. Yehiyu l'ratzon imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri v'gali Adonai tzuri v'gali.
Ishkach. Beautifully done. Everybody sing with me. Don't unmute, but just say, Oh, say, Shalom, Nimroma. Uya, say, Shalom, Aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru. He's still hopping. Ve'imru, Amen. Yaseh Shalom. Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'imaru Amen. May the maker of peace in high places bring peace to us, to Jerusalem, to everybody in America. We join together and we say, Amen. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now it's time for the Torah service. I'd like to invite, here we go. I'm going to share this with you, sharing this screen. I'd like to invite Trent up. Trent is going to open the ark. Trent is the young man who's studying for his bar mitzvah. And so Trent is up here. It's symbolically, Trent, don't worry, no worries. You're opening the ark. Very good. Rabbi Deborah, you're going to carry the Torah. Because you haven't had an honor for so long. You so deserve an honor. Here we go. Together. Vayehi bin so Aharon, Vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai ve'afutzu oyevecha, ve'anusu misanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, u'davar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael b'hikdushato. Okay, we're all standing up here. Everybody, I can see all of you here. Let me see. I don't have everybody's name in front of me. So, okay. Barbara Kirsch. Okay, take a little bit of Torah. Joanne was sick. She's better now, I assume. Very good. Rosalind, Rick, everybody get a little piece of Torah. Don't damage it, just symbolically. And let's stand out. Here we go. Face out. There's thousands of people out there. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlul Adonai iti, Uneromema, Shemo Yachdav. Rabbi Marie, close the ark. Thank you. And here we go. We're going to sing. And Rabbi Joanne. Torah, 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 Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva Lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva Lanu Moshe. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are, back on the bima. That was a very quick processional. I was very impressed. Especially, some of us are a little older. It's tough to get around. I'm only kidding. But here we are, back on the bima. We're all up here. All right, the Gabayim are here. Rabbi Sugarman is my Gabbai. He's always my Gabbai whenever he's here. He just has dibs on it. Okay? All right, now I'd like to invite Amy up. Where's Amy? Amy, you can unmute. You're going to do the blessing over Amy Handley. Are you here? If you are here, very good. Okay. So Amy, you want me to put the blessing on the screen?
Yeah.
Or you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
go
got
ahead.
it. You got it. Hold on. Here we go.
I think.
Here we go.
Okay. Baruch Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Barach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Asher b'chabanu mikol hamin v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Shkoyach, everybody give Amy a virtual hug.
Thank you.
Are you going to do the blessing after, later, or just this one blessing?
I'll try.
Okay.
If one of the cantors helps me. Cantor Denise, excuse me.
Okay. All right, good. So you mute for now. And we're honored this evening. Cantor Gustafson is going to lane for us. So away we go.
Amen. ויעל משה אל ההר, ויכס הענן את ההר. וישכון כבוד אדוני על הר סיני. ויכסהו הענן 6 ימים, ויקרא אל משה ביום השביעי מתוך הענן. ומראה כבוד אדוני כאש אוכלת בראש ההר לעיני בני ישראל. ויבוא משה בתוך הענן ויעל אל ההר, ויהי משה בהר 40 יום ו40 לילה.
Yashikoyach. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Amy, here you go. You're up.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayot olam natan b'tohenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Okay, that's worthy of another hug. Beautifully done. Well done. Now you can mute. So let's just read with me as I read the translation of the portion that I've chose from Mishpatim. When Moses had ascended the mountain, the cloud covered the mountain, and the presence of the Lord abode on Mount Sinai. And the cloud hid it for 6 days. On the 7th day he called to Moses from the midst of the cloud. Now the presence of the Lord appeared in the sight of the Israelites as a consuming fire on the top of the mountain. Moses went inside the cloud and ascended the mountain, and Moses remained on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. So just a little bit of a setup for you in Mishpatim. That's the Torah portion we just read from. God legislates a series of laws for the people of Israel. These include the laws of slavery. This is an oxymoron. There shouldn't be any laws of slavery, but that's the way it is. The penalties for murder, kidnapping, assault, and theft. Laws against mistreatment of foreigners. Very important laws. The observance of the seasonal festivals, of Shavuot, of Pesach, and Sukkot. The prohibition against cooking milk and meat, and of course, so much more. But I chose this passage for us this evening to explore. I just thought the imagery was so incredible. And again, when Moses ascended the mountain, a cloud covered it, right? One more time. And the presence of the Lord abode on Mount Sinai. And on the 7th day, he called to Moses from inside the cloud. Now the presence of the Lord appeared in the sight of the Israelites as a consuming fire. When else, ladies and gentlemen, did the presence of the Lord make an appearance in consuming fire? Perhaps Rabbi Ilana Krieger-Lapidus will explore some of these issues. I don't know. I assigned that piece. Wherever she goes, she goes. But I want to tell you who she is. First of all, Rabbi Lapidus is a born and raised Calgarian. That's not another planet. That's British Calgary in Canada. And a first-generation Canadian. She's a proud granddaughter of 4 Holocaust survivors, and her father was a child survivor. Among other things, for the past 13 years, Rabbi Ilana has been the Holocaust and human rights educator for the Calgary Jewish Federation, coordinating and educating tens of thousands of students through school education, survivor visits, teacher conferences, and countless ceremonies, including Kristallnacht and Yom HaShoah. Ilana lives with her husband, David, and has 3 mostly grown children and a very large dog. And that's all you need to know. It's my great pleasure to present to you. And of course, she was ordained last semester from JSLI. It's a great pleasure to bring to you Rabbi Lapidus.
Thank you, Rabbi Blane. That was lovely, a lovely introduction. And I'm so honored to be here with all this amazing talent and so much kavanah. Thank you for including me. Here's my devar today. It's Parshat Mishpatim, as Rabbi Blane said, and I'm calling it The Space Between the Notes. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you and Lamont. Our world today gives us many reasons to vacillate between movement and stillness. Our striving nature and monkey mind give us little peace. When we are out, we look forward to being home. When we're home, we ache to go out on an adventure. When we're working, we wish we could relax, but relaxing takes its own kind of effort, and it's tempting to default back into mindless productivity. It's not just our minds that go back and forth, it's our emotions and even our spirits. With the pandemic swirling around us, we live in a state of constant low-grade anxiety, waiting for it to be over so we can go back to our normal lives. We're running on adrenaline, on fumes, and the noisy world around us seems to make us less lonely, make us more lonely, not less. I was thinking about this when reading Parshat Mishpatim this week. As the chapter of Exodus proceeds, the action in the Torah has been dizzying. Awe-inspiring miracles sent by God freed the Israelites from slavery. They were then humbled by the travesty of the golden calf. They received the 10 Commandments and accepted with one voice God's laws, and are now eager to get going on their journey. A promised land with Moshe Rabbeinu at the helm. Yalla, let's go. And then everything stops. God calls a time out. God calls upon Moses to again ascend Mount Sinai. Moses climbs, waits for 6 days, and on the 7th, God calls Moses to enter into God's abode, and Moses stays there for 40 days and 40 nights. God and Moses understand here a lesson that we often forget, the need for stillness, represented so beautifully in this poem by Pablo Neruda. Now we will count to 12, and we will all keep still. This one time upon the earth, let's not speak any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. If we weren't unanimous about keeping our lives so much in motion, if we could do nothing for once, perhaps a great silence would interrupt this sadness. This never understanding ourselves and threatening ourselves with death, perhaps the earth is teaching us, when everything seems to be dead, that everything is alive. Some may argue that the pandemic has already forced too much stillness upon us and that it's time to be industrious. The challenge is to allow ourselves the gift that God gave Moses that day on Mount Sinai, the gift of time and of mental, emotional, and spiritual space. As a play on the old expression goes, don't just do something, sit there. That said, being still doesn't mean we are doing nothing. In some ways, it is our most challenging work. But without it, quality of life just doesn't happen. That rest, that gap, that sabbatical, that pause, gives us room to think, to grow, and to create what's next. There is a word, ma, in Japanese, to describe the negative space between things. Ma, in an artwork, has been interpreted as an emptiness full of possibilities, like a promise yet to be fulfilled. It harkens to the famous Claude Debussy quote that music is the space between the notes. Ma provides us with a small gap or pause. It allows our eyes to rest when looking at a picture and gives us the gift of mental rest between thoughts. This break exists in our own tradition, Shabbat, and yet many of us still struggle to incorporate it into our lives. Our society puts such high value on being busy and tired. It's almost a badge of honor that leaves no room for introspection or true respite. When God calls upon Moses to be in the divine presence, there is ma, a spiritual pause, a Shabbat, to give Moses the space to prepare for what's next. It is a gift that God gives Moses, and it is one we can and should give ourselves, the space to rest and recover, a great silence to interrupt the sadness. Shabbat Shalom.
Wow, that was lovely. That was lovely. Everybody's just gonna give you big hugs. I didn't know that was Debussy, the space between notes quote. That's great. That's great. It was beautiful. Look, you're getting so many wonderful compliments already. Thank you so much. We from the heart, we value you and we appreciate you. So thanks for sharing. I'd like to now move to Cantor Heitman is going to lead us in the Misha Berach. For those who are ill, please type in the names of those who are ill, and I will try and mention them.
Oops.
All right. You know what? Do one verse, Cantor, and then stop, and then I'll announce names. Go ahead.
Okay. Misheberach avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
Okay, I want to mention Pat B, Vincent, Rita Gordon, Carol Rubin, Oren Ben Miriam, Francisco Bea, Isel Shraga Ben Devora, Ruth Batsara, Francis Johnson, the USA, yeah, that's for sure. Good one. Rabbi Sugarman. Jonathan Ben Lori Ben Selma, Ginny, let me see where that went by fast. Ginny Batwana, all those who are suffering physically and emotionally. Now back over here, Sarah Voss, Ellen Gold, Jared Ben Hiram, Christopher M, Lizzie Adams, Baruch Ben Frida, Chaim Ben Moshe. Okay, last verse, please, Cantor.
Misheberach imotenu mikor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
It's just beautiful. Beautiful. This could be our best service ever. This is like, except for Rabbi Sugarman's service. I'm only kidding. All right. Let's. And now we're going. What are we doing? I'm so. Let's return the Torah to the Ark. John Dayan, I never give you any honors. Okay, do Hagba. Lift up the Torah. Mike Myman is going to do Galila. Very good. I love it. Joanne, Gleich, open the Ark. Here we go. Very good. Okay, Eitz Chaim He. Here we go. Let me share it. Let me share the screen so you can sing with me. Here we go. Eitz Chaim He, L'machazikim ba b'tomcheha, Meushar Deracheha, Darchei Noam, B'chol netivoteha, Shalom, Hashivenu Adonai, Elecha v'noshuva, Yamenu Jim, and the ark is closed. We continue now, ladies and gentlemen, with the Aleinu. I have Cantor Denise on there. Why don't you do it, and then do the Aleinu, and then Cantor Gustafsson is going to do the Namor. Okay. Okay.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד.
Yeshikoyach, beautifully done, Cantors, beautifully done. Thank you so much. And now it's time for the Mourner's Kaddish. We've had, of course, another horrendous COVID week. We've lost some luminary. Chick Corea, great jazz musician. Unfortunately, life goes on, and people that are significant in our lives just are taken from us. I'd like to invite all of you to join with me now as we say the Mourner's Kaddish. One other thing, we have boxes of Sidurim here in this little house they're going to be buried, but it's not in a Geniza. So I'll be thinking about the Mourner's Kaddish and thinking about these books that will be buried also this coming week. So please join with me for the Mourner's Kaddish. Let me share the screen with you. Here we go, and together. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba be'alma divrach irute v'yamlich malchute v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei shemei Rabba mavurach li'alam ul'olmei olmaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei dekudisha barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran v'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mavurach Yehei shalom Rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mamav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. Shabbat week. This is just another brutal week. Politically, wherever we are, it's very hard. We just have to get together. So that's at the top of my prayer list. I hope you put it there as well. Now I want to thank, of course, our cantors, Heitman and Gustafson, and for their beautiful singing, and you know, by the way, we all work for nothing, except hopefully some of you donate to me at the end of the year. But we all work for nothing. This is from love, and so it's extra. It's an extra feeling of gratitude we should have to our wonderful prayer leaders, and of course to Rabbi Lapidus, who was a beautiful message. Thank you so much. Very beautiful. And so what are we going to do? We're gonna close. Before we close out, I'm going to tell you. I just want to tell you, because I think some of you have been following along. So we're down in Florida. On the way down to Florida, this is my little blue shed. Sounds like somebody's shooting somebody. I don't know what that is. But this is my little blue shed, and my little blue house is no more. It's not repairable because of flooding. I sure hope that ain't gunshots. But it was flooded out, and we were despondent when we came down here because we thought maybe we could repair it. And we're living in our RV, and from the midst of our despair, it's a miracle. My neighbor came over, who's always been wonderful, and he's a real estate developer, and we did a deal. He took the property the way it is, you know, and you know, maybe he did good, maybe he didn't. I think I did. If it was fair, and we're done. We'll be, you know, the deal is done. So it's a miracle, and Carol and I can RV out of here one day in a few weeks from now, and so it's a blessing, and we're very grateful. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. Let's do a concluding blessing. First of all, make Kiddush. Baruch Shehak. Let me see. Arden's Garden cold pressed vegetable juice. Baruch Atad Naim Chalam Shakol Niyeh Bidvaro. All right. And I'm going to bless you. I'm going to bless you at the end, do my little blessing song. You ready? Here, I'll sing it for you. I have to be able to see it, or else I can't sing it for you. Here we go. And then, wait, don't run away, because I want to see everybody. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yair Adonai panav elecha, v'yichunecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha, ve'yaseim lecha shalom. For all of you, may the Lord bless and protect you, shine a holy light from up above. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace, and may your hearts be overflowing with love. So God bless you all. Let me go to the other mode. I just want to see you all and say Shabbat. So the gallery mode. There we go. There you all are. Amy, Steve, Rabbi Alana, Richard, Saliha, Monty, Rabbi Monty, Bob, Cantor Kristen, Leah, you're in. I love it. Rabbi Jordania, Rabbi Karen, Elias, Rabbi Miriam, Trent, are you still in? You're still studying, right? Rabbi Ellen, Grace Wright Whitman, Ari, who's got a beautiful dog picture there, Kat. Who else? Who did I miss? Hold on. Aliyah, Jonathan, Ellen, Rabbi Marie, Jacob, the Smiler, Kelly, Marvin Gruber, Reba, how are you? Allison in the UK, Harley and his mom, Amy, Steve Hara. It looks like he's driving or something. Celia, Richard, Rabbi Alana, and all of you on social media. I hope, you know, like I said, I can't always respond to everything I see, but there are a lot of you here, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. By the way, before I leave, the link that you have, those that struggle with getting in every week, don't tell crazy people, but that's the same link every Friday night. That's the same one. It's the same thing. So you don't have to flip out, or it's not a new link every week. It's the same one. Until we get some crazy people, then I'll have to issue another one. But with Tucson Jim on patrol, we seem to be good. Everybody give a shout out to Tucson Jim, who does our security. Okay, which is very important today. All right. God bless you all. We'll see what we have next week. In 2 weeks, I think we're doing Purim. So get your costumes ready. All right? Get your costumes ready. I want to see you all in costume.
Oh, I can't do a costume. I don't do costumes.
All right. Well, that's all right.
I'm afraid to do that one again.
Well,
I don't do costumes. I'll just come as myself.
You come as yourself. That's beautiful. All right. God bless you all. Be well. I'll see you next week, okay?
Shabbat shalom.
Hugs, kisses, lots of love. Shabbat shalom.